So I just got my latest x-rays, as you can see by the thumbnail. And the news is... Let's take a look. Here you go. You can check out my latest x-rays. That's crazy. Look at all that. All that is titanium screws and plates, and I want to go this way, this way, and this way, and this way, and there's 7 screws in a plate in there. And there's kind of like a forward view. You can see like the plate covering there, but there's the arrow showing. So this is the plate covering the top of the foot, and there's screws going down. Now you can see the rest are flush, but there's one that's sticking up. That unfortunately is not good. We compared it to my x-rays a few months ago, and it looked like it was kind of sticking up. I couldn't tell. It might be the angle of my foot. The hope is that it stopped moving, because if it didn't stop moving and it keeps going, we're going to have to have another surgery and extract it, which I do not want. But yeah, so I have a screw coming out, which means, yes, it's official. I have a screw loose. If I want to make fun of myself, I guess. But don't all actors? I mean, that's what you kind of have to have a little goofy in the head to do this. But anyway, then you can see here the plate. And if I show you, I guess I have other x-rays here too. Where's the other one? There we go. You can see there's another screw that's fired straight across this way to fuse this together, because some of you know, if you follow my channel, if you don't have no idea what I'm talking about from my accident, there's links I'll put in the description that explain everything with my accident. This has been like 6 months now, but basically all this was broken in so many pieces. The only option was to fuse everything together, and there's cartilage in the front and the back, and that's kind of helps your foot move and pivot on uneven surfaces and things, which that was a hard decision I had to make to do the fusions, because if I didn't do it, the cartilage was so shot, I would have horrible arthritis and probably need another surgery before the year is out. If we fuse it, you lose that movement. So I'm going to have problems supposedly on uneven ground, but your foot still flexes. I can still drive, luckily, because I'm a car nut. But you don't have the movement. So when you're walking, you're actually doing kind of a rolling motion off the front of your feet, and you have all these things flexing. Since parts of my foot are not going to flex anymore, I guess the human body is pretty amazing. The docs tell me, and other parts of your body will actually make up for it, like things, I don't know, muscles, tendons. I don't know, someone can clarify in the comments. If you're in the medical profession, can clarify this for me. They will make up for the movement that you lost. Now, to me, that's kind of like if you had to walk on your hands. You can do it, but your body's not meant for it. So I'm sure there's a price to pay with pain and arthritis and things, which I've been going through. There's good days and bad days now, but it's pretty amazing. And then this screw here, another thing the doc said, because of all the flexing, this thing, he said, will eventually crack. I'm like, Doc, it's a titanium screw. How is it going to crack? He said, just wear and tear. Depends, how much walking, whatever, running you do. And I'm not a runner, and I don't plan on doing much running. Unless it's for a movie or a run to a bus or something. I don't know, but I don't want to run any kind of marathon type running anymore. And I never really did. I think I only did a 5K or something was the most I've ever done anyway. But I guess the screw will crack. And he said, I said, well, then what? What do you do if it cracks? She's like, nothing. I'm like, yeah, but won't these 2 pieces of metal? I mean, I grew up racing motocross. I beat myself up pretty bad when I was a kid, but on nothing like this. So there's 2 pieces of screw they're going to be shearing if it cracks. And he's like, oh yeah, it's fine, everything will be fine. I'm like, I didn't even realize titanium. I know we think it's so strong, but it'll actually break at some point in time. I guess we'll just leave it. As for this one, I'm hoping this thing holds out. Like I said, this little screw, you be good there. You stay there, buddy. I don't know. But the saga continues. I just want to get back to acting. I may have picked up a new movie this year, so I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys. Hopefully later this summer. We'll see. Thanks for tuning in.